Hello friends. In this video, I will tell you a full detailed autobiography of Franz Kafka from the day he was born until the day he died. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Franz Kafka was born on July 3, 1883 in Prague, Austria. His father was a cloth merchant and his mother was a writer. He had two younger siblings. When Franz was 4 years old, his father died and his mother took the children to live with her parents. At school, Franz was an excellent student, but he suffered from shyness and low self-esteem. In his spare time, he would read books and write stories. He was especially fond of fairy tales and myths. When Franz turned 15, he began attending a technical university, but soon dropped out to work for his mother's family business. Although he hated the work, he was good at it, and was promoted quickly. In his early 20s, Franz became increasingly interested in politics and began attending socialist meetings. He also became friends with a group of artists and intellectuals. One of them was a woman named Felice Bauer, who Franz fell deeply in love with. They began dating, but Felice eventually broke up with him because she found him too boring. In 1912, Franz traveled to Berlin to be with Felice, who had moved there. He found a job as a writer and began attending literary salons. He met many famous people, including the painter Pablo Picasso and the philosopher Edmund Husserl. During World War I, Franz worked as a volunteer in a hospital. He saw firsthand the horrors of war and became disillusioned with humanity. He began to suffer from severe depression and wrote, "I am afraid I am destined to perish along with the rest of mankind." After the war, Franz's health began to deteriorate rapidly. He had a series of operations for a rectal disorder, and in 1924, he developed a severe case of tuberculosis. On June 3, 1924, Franz Kafka died of a cerebral hemorrhage at the age of 41. He was buried in a Jewish cemetery in Prague. What did Franz Kafka like? He liked reading, writing, thinking, dreaming, being alone, smoking cigars, and eating apples. What did Franz Kafka hate? He hated violence, injustice, betrayal, abandonment, and loneliness. Now let's talk about Franz Kafka's character. He was a very complex person with many contradictions. On the one hand, he was shy and insecure. On the other hand, he was brave and outspoken. He was a man who suffered from anxiety and depression. Yet he was able to create some of the most powerful and disturbing works of art in history. If you ask me what I think about Franz Kafka, I would say that he was a genius who saw the world more clearly than the rest of us. He was a man who, despite his many personal problems, was able to create beauty out of suffering. He was a true artist. Thanks for watching. Like it, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.